Hey everyone, I'm Basanta from Smart Guide. In this video, I'm going to show you how to turn on dark mode on various app. If the software of your mobile device is up to date, let's say iOS 13 or Android 10 or above, iOS 13 or above, then most of the application supports the OS default dark mode or the white mode. How do you turn that on or how do you turn that off, and which app does support? Let's look at it in quick video. I don't have slide today. I'll just show you with my Android device. My Android device is Android 9 and for Android 10 there may be few settings change, but it's pretty much finding the display setting on the device, so it's not a big deal. Once you find display setting on your device setting app, then it should be good. Let me pop up my Android device. Here, this is my Samsung Note Android. If I go to setting, my device is already on dark mode at this point. This is the different place. Yes, and here I can turn off or turn on the night mode. It says Samsung has night mode since previous version. A couple of manufacturers may not have this option on Android 9, but starting Android 10 you'll see the display option under accessibility. Under accessibility, if you are trying to find display, you can just search it or just go scroll through all the way through this accessibility. Android 10 it will be under accessibility. Mine is Android 9, so it is still on the top, and this is Samsung modified version of Android, not pure flavor of the Android. So once you find a display setting, then you'll be able to turn on or turn off the dark mode. Some of the manufacturer may call night mode, some of the manufacturer may call dark mode or dark theme, or it depends, but it's pretty much same thing. And in Android 10 you are also able to do the color inversion. You can do in the Android previous version of Android, but you cannot do in the same time as dark mode. But starting Android 10 you can do the color inversion and dark mode at the same time also. That's one new thing. Let me show you with a couple of apps with dark mode. Instagram, this is dark mode, light mode, sorry, and or the Samsung call it day mode. And if I open up with the night mode again, the same setting, it turned back into dark mode. So it takes the device mode, so that's a good thing, so that you don't have to set it on individual app. Similarly, you have a couple of others like Twitter. Actually, Twitter doesn't support on Android 9, but starting Android 10, Twitter, YouTube, and many more other apps supports OS default dark mode or the day mode, so that you can turn on at one place and use it everywhere. This is for Android, just like I showed it here. Where did it go? And yeah, and if you're on a Samsung device, there is one blue light filter that's really good for your eyes. If you see this screen, it's more of blue light. It's not clearly visible on the video, but if you see on the screen, if you have Samsung device and if you see the screen, turn off blue light and turn on blue light, you'll see a lot of difference on your eyes. If you turn off the blue light or apply the blue light filter, it will be very helpful for your eyes, and it's kind of warmer side of the light spectrum. So I usually do turn on the blue light filter, but it's up to you. Very warm and gentle light for the eyes. Let's look at my Apple iOS device. For that I need to go back from the video for a second. This is my dark mode on the Apple device. It's accessible from display and brightness. Mine is on Android iOS 13. Anything above iOS 13 should have dark mode and light mode, both options. I already have dark mode. If I go back to the mail, this is dark. Let me open a couple other apps. Twitter, this is on dark mode. Like I said before, on Android, if you are having Android 10 or above, you'll get a lot of this app on the Android also by default, selecting the OS default mode like dark or light mode. Instagram, this is also taking it from the OS default. Let me turn back the light mode so that you'll see. Now Instagram's turned back into OS default light mode. It's also in light mode, and similarly Twitter light mode, mail light mode. So everything, most of the apps goes to the corresponding mode based on what you choose on the OS default. So starting Android 10 or iOS 13, you have capability to do OS default mode, and you can use it on most of the apps. Not all the apps supports at this point, but future, this is the target from the manufacturer. I mean Google and iPhone, Apple. So you don't have to change it on different places. You can work all across the board with the same setting. Couple of apps and different device like Mac and Windows, I'll get back with the video on next another day, maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I'll mention a couple of exceptions from this setting at this point. As I said before, in future all the apps should support if you are on Android 10 and above and iOS 13 and above. But at this point there are a couple of exceptions like Facebook and Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, those kind of things. I'll come with the next video. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe and share my channel and videos, like my Facebook page, and don't forget to click on the bell icon next to subscribe button to get notified of my future videos. If you haven't watched my previous videos, go ahead and watch. Feel free to comment if you like to know something or have feedback for me. Until next video, have a good time. Bye bye.